I thought this clip was good too.
I had a good man last year. I let his ass go. I was he was a good man, but like I said, he was not my good man. He was everything that I mentioned. He did it, but in regards of what benefited him, and he demanded so much without considering who I am as a person. He paid for everything.
Okay.
Any problem you had, he fixed it.
Okay.
Um,
And
Sex, he was good.
You broke it off.
I broke it off. I ghosted him.
Okay, finish. Okay.
For the simple fact, he wanted to have somebody love him in he was the only child.
Okay.
So he wanted me to treat him as like his mother, hoping that I would be super affectionate. And I'm not. So that used to aggravate him to the point that he'll yell to the top of his lungs, I deserve to be loved like this. You absolutely do. So go find you somebody else that can do that for you, because I cannot hold you. I can't do that. That's not who I am. Okay. It's not that I wasn't affectionate. He wants me to be super affectionate, and that's not something that I am. And I it's like, even if I try, I'm fake. I had a good
man. Lenny said she ate him. This is a thing where women finding out that, that men having standards they can't deal with. Now, whatever the standard is, it is what it is. But a lot of women can't deal with men that have standards, that have boundaries, that have preferences, that, they don't. Because this is the thing where women dealing with, let's say, the pookies, the players, the bad boys, the only thing they want is sex. That's it. The only thing these men want is sex. Is just to, pump it and dump it. So women can't handle that. Women can't handle that. And I've said this. This is why I have no sympathy for women. Because when you have possibly a good man, he loves you the way you want to be loved, that you can't love him the way he wants to be loved. Shows you that you are selfish. You only care about yourself. Now, it's fine that she left it because she couldn't handle it. Cool. But this is what a lot of women don't realize. It is fine. You say what men should do for you, right? I don't want 50-50, no coffee dates, this, that, and that. You got to provide for me, all this stuff. Great. But never do you hear, what do you do for him? Right? What does the man that you want? What does he want? Women never really talk about that, because women don't give a shit what a man wants. Once she knows what he wants, she will ghost him. She will leave him, and then go back to the dating market and say, I want this, I want that, I want this. Men need to do this, men need to do that. The cycle repeats itself right there, right? You say all this that men should do for you. You get that man. He wants reciprocation. You're like, you know what? I can't do it. Back to the dating market. Men need to do this for me. Men need to provide for me. Men need to do that. Up, found a man that does it. You know what? He needs this. He needs that. No, I can't do it. Right? He needs. I want a man that's selfless. Right? He doesn't need anything. He only gives. So back to the dating market. And then you're 40, 50, 60, and still fucking trying to find a man, because so many women nowadays are so utterly selfish. They don't understand that, you know what? Being in a relationship, a partnership, to be 100% selfish, you can't get nobody. You cannot get nobody. You can't sustain nothing.
I let his ass go. He was a good man, but like I said, he was not my good man. He was everything that I mentioned. He did it, but he did it.
And everything she mentioned, right? Like, you found a man that did everything you wanted, but you don't give a shit what he wanted. You hear this so many times, particularly online. Women will say a laundry list of the things they want in a man. Never do they say what they give to a man. What do they say? me, right? They just put a picture of themselves. So this is the thing, right? She can fuck him, right? But she can't love him to the level that he wants to love. Hold him, kiss him, all that shit. She's not that affectionate. But you want to fuck? Fine, whatever.
But in regards of what benefited him, and he demanded so much without considering who I am as a person. He paid for everything.
Okay.
Any problem you had, he fixed it.
Okay.
And imagine this, right? Imagine this. Women like this would say, "Oh, if you don't provide for me, if you don't fix things for me, I don't want you, right? I need a man that is a manly man, a provider man, all this, all this shit." And then you get those men, you don't want those men. And then you go back and still say the same shit. You don't fucking wake up from it.
Sex, he was good.
You broke it off.
I broke it off. I ghosted him.
Okay, finish. Okay.
For the simple fact, he wanted to have somebody love him in he was the only child.
Okay.
So he wanted me to treat him as like his mother, hoping that I would be super.
And yet women can't think, "Oh, he wanted me to be super affectionate, treat him like his mother." And yet you want a man to provide for you and protect for you like your fucking father. Right? Have the obligations like a father, but none of the benefits of being a man that would do that. Because this is the thing where it's okay women want men to be like their fathers because you get none of the benefits, right? You are responsible, right? Responsible for, providing and protecting. But father, they don't. It's a duty. It's a duty that you have took up. Having a child, so you provide and protect for your child. It's a duty, right? Yet women want to put that duty onto men that aren't their fathers. So these men will do to providing and protecting, but get nothing for it. Yeah. That's evil work.
Affectionate, and I'm not. So that used to aggravate him to the point that he'll yell to the top of his lungs, "I deserve to be loved like this. You absolutely do. So go find you somebody else that can do that for you, because I cannot hold you. I can't do that. That's not who I am." Okay. It's not that
And I give her credit, right? I give her credit. She can't do it. She left. Okay. But again, this is why I say I have no sympathy for women when it comes to dating. It's not that you can't find the men that, fit your standards. You just don't want the men that do. Right? The men that can fit your standards, you don't want them. So what's the complaint, right? What's the complaint? Women can say, where are the good men at? Where are the men that don't cheat? Where are the men that commit? You can find them. You just don't want them. Right? Where are the men that provide? Where's the men that protect? Where are the men that fix things? Yeah, they're there. You just don't want them. So really, your complaints are baseless.
I wasn't affectionate. He wants me to be super affectionate, and that's not something that I am. And I it's like, even if I try, I'm fake. I had
It's great that you don't want to fake it. Cool, right? My thing is that overweight with this attitude and Goodwill outfit, she's beyond cooked. My chat is crazy. My chat is mad ass funny. All right. Again, this is why I have no sympathy for women. Okay, you want to have whatever standards you want to have, cool, right? Everyone should have standards. My problem is, okay, not saying her in particular, but women with all these standards. And then you meet these men that fit these standards, yet you don't want to be the partner that these men want, or you're not attracted to these men, you don't like these men, the fuck you complaining about? It's your fucking fault. This is why I promote accountability. Stop complaining. It is your fault. No one else. I was like, this is why I don't complain about my dating life. I don't really complain about my dating life. I don't say women are this, women are that. No, because honestly, at the end of the day, it's who I choose and it's who I can attract. I try to learn to take accountability, because honestly, people that complain and don't take any accountability, no self-reflection, you're going nowhere, right? You're going nowhere. So, what do you guys think?